Howdy y'all, what's going on? In this quick video, I'm going to do a simple how JDI replacement for a cabin air filter on a 2015 Chevy Silverado. If you're trying to do this, I picked this cabin air filter up from AutoZone. It is the CAF1914P. It's about 20 bucks. I don't know how much it's going to cost in your area. That's how much it is over here in Virginia Beach. So stick around, I'm going to show you how Julian does it. Alright, so this cabin air filter, like most cabin air filters, is located behind the glove box. You see here I've got two boxes, but the box that I'm talking about is this bigger one down here at the bottom. You've got 4 different screws which use this Torx 15 bit. Let me see if I can get that to focus. Right there, so it's not your regular Phillips head. Alright, you've got to use one of these star patterns. Again, that was a Torx 15. There is 4 of those bolts. You've got one here, another that you can't really see in here, and then you've got 2, I'm going to move the camera, right down at the bottom here. You've got one over here, and then one back in this area. I've already removed those just to try to save some time, so let's get into it. Once you take all those 4 screws out, you'll be able to just kind of pull this piece back. It'll snap off. You see it's got these little snap locks there, so it's got one on each side. Pull that out. In here you can see this little honeycomb pattern bit. There's 2 clips. That inside of there is where your filter's at. There's 2 different clips. To take those off, all you've got to do is just pull back on it like that, and it'll unclip, and then you can pull it out. And you can see there, my cabin air filter is looking pretty filthy. Just try to get it out here. Oh yeah, look at that. I don't know if the lighting can get it right, but that thing looks disgusting. Ugh, gross. One quick thing to pay attention to, look for the arrows to make sure that you've got it right. You can see here it's kind of faded, but there's an arrow pointing down. That's just your airflow arrow. So the air comes from the outside, it goes through this filter before coming in, before coming out of your vents. So get your replacement filter. The one that I bought, it came with instructions that actually kind of shows you the location of the screws and stuff. It's pretty neat. And then just make sure that your filter goes in the same way. You see right here, it says airflow with arrows pointing up. Since ours was pointing down, we want to make sure that that's pointed down. And then go ahead, slide that into the slot. I'm going to do this off camera, but one of the things that I like to do is I like to write the date when I changed it. That way the next time I know more or less around when it was changed, so I know if it's due for another change or not, you know, vice just going off of the way that it looks. So if you guys want to do that, by all means, there's a lot of space here for you to write a date. But yeah, put the date on there if you want. Make sure that when you're putting this back, you know, you've got this weird box shape going that way. Line it up with the tabs. I'm gonna see if you can see it here. There's a tab right here, and then another one right back there. So line that stuff up, and then it should just snap back into place. Once that's done, again, I am gonna go off camera later to name that up or to date it. But once that's done, make sure you line this glove box down, and then go back in and put those 4 screws on. So super simple, super easy. You probably get it knocked out in like, shoot, I don't know, 5 minutes or less. This little box instructions, it says it's like a 20-minute or less job. You see right there, this video itself is probably only going to be about 5 minutes because that's about how long it took. Now, again, I did have the screws off already, but it's like, what, 1 minute to take them all off and put them back on. Super easy. So hopefully y'all learned a thing or two on this video. If you did, please feel free to drop a like. If you haven't already, please comment, share, and or subscribe, and I'll hopefully see y'all the next time that Julian does it.